Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some batter. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm doing for this, basically, for 50 subscribers, we're making crepe cake. This has actually been like a really cool thing I really wanted to do for a couple months now. But now we're actually going to be doing it. So, this is the night before we're actually making the crepe cake because we're making the batter. And they recommend either leaving it overnight or at least an hour. So, we're going to be making this, and the one I found was a strawberry banana crepe cake. We're not going to add the banana just because, yeah, I didn't want to really add banana. You guys can add it if you want, but this was for 8 serving. We turned it down to around 4 serving. It said 2 cups of flour. We turned it to 1 so we didn't have to eat 8 pieces of cake. Instead of 4 eggs, we did 2. And the rest was just like, do salt, do oil, do sugar, do milk. So we're just adding a certain amount of that. Yeah. So first we have the flour here, and we're gonna basically put everything into there. Okay, so let's start with the first egg that has already been kindly opened. Let's just put that in there. That felt kind of weird doing that. I'll tell you after I put both eggs in. Okay, now the second one. Okay guys, so we're done from the eggs. Now it's time to put some oil. It's kind of hard to do this, but... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we put 4 spoons of it. Now it's time to put in a tiny bit of salt. When you're doing this, do not add too much. Do like a pinch amount. Okay, so we added all of that. I know we have the sugar and milk, but we're just gonna mix this first. Okay, so we added all of that in. Now time to just mix it. Make sure not to spill any of it out because it's just gonna be kind of hard to put back in the exact measurement. But when you do it, try mixing it all in together so it's fully connected. Okay. Okay, so as you see, it's kind of thick. It's not as liquidy as you think, but that's because we have to add the milk. Now we put around three teaspoons. You can add more. You could take some out, depending on how you would want it. Now we're just gonna put this in here. Now, okay, so we added the 3 teaspoons. We're gonna mix it, and if we need more, we can add more. It's not against any huge rules. You're not gonna get in trouble for it because you're making the crepe cake. It's no one else, so you can make it your own. This mixing pretty nice. You're gonna need muscle for this mixing. Okay, so we're not gonna add all of this milk because that would be too much. But we are gonna add some because, like I said earlier, if there's too much, then I don't know, too little, it's not gonna be as good. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, now let's add the sugar. This is 3 tablespoons. Yeah, sorry if you saw if I was asking something. I haven't cooked ever. Okay, now let's just mix this. you have to mix it until all the lumps are out. So anytime you see anything, just a thick little thing in there, make sure to mix it because you don't want any lumps in it. It's not going to make it as good. It's going to make it... Okay, so you want to just check if it's the right consistency. Basically, you just want to make sure it's not too liquidy where it's like water. But you want to make sure it's not too thick where it's like just flour. So this is good. This is the right consistency. You don't want to make it too liquidy. You don't want to make it too thick. So let's put okay, so let's put this in the plate because we are done with this for today. Now let's add some saran wrap. Okay guys, so we got the saran wrap on. Just put it in the fridge after you do that. Also, all cooking in this video was had a supervisor. My supervisor was my mom. She was also the one filming this. So yeah. Now it's time to put this in the fridge. Good night and see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, now it's the next day and the batter was in the fridge. Almost ready. It's almost ready. We just have to mix it a bit. So okay, so all we have to do is mix it for a bit. Because it was frozen overnight, so it hadn't been mixed or anything. Okay, so we have 7 strawberries here. We have 4 spoons of powdered sugar, and in the blender we have a bit of fresh cream. So we can make the strawberry paste. So first we have to add the strawberries. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we added all 7. Now we have to add the powdered sugar. 4 spoons of it. 1, 2, 3, and the final and 4th one, 4. Okay, so we have the blender. Whenever you're doing this, make sure to put your hand on top of it so it doesn't explode everywhere. Okay guys, so we made the strawberry paste, or puree, whatever you want to call it. Now we have 1 cup of fresh heavy whipping cream. So we're gonna have to mix it, whip it. So like mix it, whip it. So yeah. Okay guys, so the heavy whipping cream is all whipped and mixed. You want to make sure yours looks like that, and if it doesn't look exactly like that, that's fine. It just has to be kind of like that, where it's all whipped together. So we are going to add the strawberry paste and the whipping cream in this bowl. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so before we mix it, I just want to tell you guys that everything's cooked and made in here, or made, whatever. Helped was with a supervisor, my mom. Make sure when you do this, you do have a supervisor if you are underage of 18. Because even if it doesn't seem like a big deal, it's still important that you have a supervision doing this. So yeah, she's also the one that's filming, so thank you. Now it's time to mix. And most things off camera. Slowly. You want to mix slowly. Okay, when you mix, you want to make sure you are folding it. So you just want to make it look like it's layers, but it won't be actual layers. So okay, guys, now I'm filming because this is gonna be on the stove, so I don't want to burn myself or anything. So now my mom is cooking. So what you want to do first, anytime you use the batter in a frying pan or just using the batter, you want to put butter on the frying pan first. It'll just make it easier. That is the batter. We're actually going to be making it into small pieces, so it'd be like tiny cakes. Okay, so make sure both sides are golden brown when you flip it. As you see, the top part is golden brown, and we already flipped it, so that's actually the bottom part. So as you see, the bottom's also. Okay, guys, so we have the crepe cake, but it's not assembled yet. Mini crepe cake. It's not assembled yet, so we have to do it. Okay, so the first one, don't add too much. Okay, so we got the first one on. Now the second layer, and you repeat the same process. The whole entire layer, so that it's one, make sure it doesn't don't fall off. Two, it will just when you eat it have more cream and taste. Okay, guys, so now we have to add the strawberries as a garnish. We put all the cream or paste on there. So let's put this. Oh yeah, also with all the cutting and frying pan, baking, the more the cooking part, my mom did. She cut the strawberries, she fried the pancakes or the crepe cake parts. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to teach you a trick on how to decorate your cakes and other pastries. Get some powdered sugar and just get it all on here. It's going to make it look like it's a snowy, desserty cake. Don't miss out on any part. That part needs a bit of powdered sugar. And when you think it's all ready, then you can eat. Hey guys, I have the crepe cake. So let's do this. Let's try it. Okay, sorry for that being so big and stuff, but now we're on to the next slice. Okay guys, now I'm here at the outro of the video. I just finished the crepe cake and it was really good. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that the recipe I found was a banana and strawberry on Tasty. I changed it for to just a couple things, but they were kind of big in changing a lot of the recipe. So I made it from a banana and strawberry to a strawberry. Yeah. Overall, what would I think of it out of 10? 10. It was good. The frosting tasted pretty good. It wasn't like too sweet, but it was sweet enough where it tasted like a good dessert. The pancakes just tasted like pancakes, but yeah, they still taste pretty good. And yeah, the frosting is mainly what makes a crepe cake like different from pancakes. Unless you do something to change the recipe. But if you want the recipe, I can write it in the description. So yeah, overall, 10. Bye.